Hi guys, welcome to .NET Gyan YouTube channel. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to develop a MCP server application. Before going to actual development part, let's check the overview of MCP first, and then we'll move to the coding part. So first, these are the basically key components of MCP. Uh, One is a host application, which is nothing but it is a basically a client application or any custom app which runs the MCP server on their application, and it consumes the data of the MCP server uh, tools, which exposes the data of external system basically. And then this is the MCP protocol, which is nothing but a JSON RPC based protocol, which actually have a metadata definition of the MCP server, which helps to discover the what kind of tools, resources, or prompts are exposed by the MCP server. All the details will be can be get from this metadata, and based on that metadata it access to the resources, tools, invokes the tools. It also have a transport mechanism. So transport mechanism, there is a stdio transport mechanism is there. Server side events, which is now deprecated, and another is http http request method, which is currently in use. So these three current transport mechanism supported by MCP. Let's take a look of its architecture. Similar line, the way we have just discussed, the same flow is there. This block is for the MCP client, which is the host application section, where the all the clients are actually uh, consumes the MCP server data. MCP server gets data from the external resources. This external systems resources can be a local file system, DB, or API, or any other external data sources. So these data sources will be consumed by MCP server. MCP server then exposes that detail to client, and then client the MCP client basically expose that data to the AI LLM models, and then LLM models can produce an output based on the external data which is exposed by the MCP server. So this is whole the whole architecture looks like. So let's move on to the coding part now. For developing a MCP server application, you need to install several prerequisites. So these, let's see all the prerequisites. First, you need to install Python in your machine. Once your Python is installed, then you need to install UV. UV you can get from Google search, and you can go to this page, and all the instruction is given in this page how to install it. Once you install UV, you need to install Visual Studio Code. This code requires to we are using as a code editor, so it's a very popular code editor, open source code editor. So you need to install this. Then you need to install the clouded desktop. This will be our MCP client application, which we will be using to test the application which the MCP server application we are going to develop. We will test on this cloud a desktop application. Okay, so these three you need to install. To test check whether all these things are installed or not, you need to go to PowerShell. Go to PowerShell and type UV. You should get this in on your screen, this instruction. And also you need to check Python is installed or not. So Python is also installed. So this way I have already installed, so I no need to install it. Okay. So let's start the implementation. So first we will going to develop a MCP server application. For that, uh, open a fresh folder, create a fresh folder, open that folder into your Visual Studio Code like this, open folder. So I have opened this hello world. Okay. So once this open, you start the new terminal. For new terminal, you to go to run. No, sorry, you need to go to view and go to terminal. Click on this terminal menu. You will see this terminal at bottom. In terminal, you need to type on command uv init. So once you type this command, it will automatically create several files requires to run this Python application. It initialize actual application which requires. So now we need to create a virtual environment. So we can easily create using uv venv. You need to type uv venv. It will create a virtual environment. So virtual environment benefit is it will all install all the your dependencies in this virtual environment, and you don't it will not install globally, so that all the application, if you are developing multiple application, all the application will have their separate version, dependency versions into the virtual environment. It will not affect the global installed packages. So this is very benefit. To activate that, you just need to copy this, paste it, and just enter. Now you are in virtual environment. You can see this hello world in bracket. That means you are in virtual environment. So virtual environment is set. So now you need to install a package for MCP client. So type uv add and then MCP bracket CLI. This will install the MCP package required MCP packages to develop a MCP server and client. Currently, we are focusing on MCP server, so we will use MCP server packages only. So all the packages is also installed. Environment is also set. So let's create one file, weather weather.py. Inside weather.py, we need to import one package, mcp dot import sorry from mcp dot server dot fast mcp. We are using fast mcp to develop a mcp server. So now we will create a mcp object using fast mcp. We will send its name. What is the name of this mcp server? Then we will create one function definition, definition get weather, right? Returns weather sun warm. So this function will return current weather. So you can modify whatever you like. Currently we are not taking any parameter. Okay. And also we need to decorate with MCP tool. So this will define this function is as a tool. So it will this function act as a tool in a MCP server. So you can add multiple tools inside it, whatever you like. Then you need to initialize the MCP dot run. Okay. So now the code is almost ready. So you can now run using UV run weather dot py. So now you can see nothing is happening. Why? Because it's hosted as a running as a server. So it it is running, but no client is utilizing this its tools. So what we need to do is we need to use a MCP inspector. It's a inspector which we can use to test our MCP server. Okay, so for that you just need to control C. It will disconnect, or the application will be closed automatically. Now we need to run one tool, MCP dev, and then weather dot, sorry, type weather dot py. So what it will do is it will run a MCP inspector. Currently, it is now downloading and installing the inspector into uh, the virtual environment. Now it is started. You can see the MCP inspector is running, and you just need to connect. So click on connect. So our this MCP inspector connected to the the program which we are start running, means the program which we have developed. This is running now, and this tool must be available inside MCP inspector. For that, you need to go to the tools tab, and inside tools you need to click on list tools, and you can see the get weather, which is the our method, is populated here. So now you need to just click on this. Now click on run tool. You can see the message which we have printed is, or get got in output. The weather is sunny and warm today. Okay, similarly you can also add parameters if you want. So suppose parameter, you can see city. Okay, and the weather in city is sunny. So this way you can also basically add multiple parameters, multiple tools, and this parameter value will be can be used, and you can use this parameter, call API, call DB, anything you can do and give the output in from this the way you want. If you want to output give output in JSON structure, you can give a JSON structure or string, whatever you want. So it's up to you and as per the requirement. So just need to stop it again and start it again. So again I need to connect. Click on connect, then go to tools, list tools, then click on the tool name, and now you can see the parameter populated automatically. So let's see, it's Mumbai, and click on run tool. You can see the weather in Mumbai. I think it's my typo. The weather is Mumbai is sunny and warm today. So this way you can also use parameterized like tools. You can add multiple parameters also. So this way you can create a MCP server, and you can test using the MCP inspector using MCP package, right? So in next video, I will show you how to use this MCP server in different clients like Cloud A clients, Cloud A desktop, and also in a Visual Studio Code where there is also MCP server. You can add MCP server and execute it. Means basically how to execute it. I'll also showcase in the next video. Okay, If you like my video and if you like the content and if it is helping you, so click on like button. New to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.